baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Reynaldo Lopez. What's the word on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Right down to shoot, and we're underway. That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him swinging. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. And a slider in the outside corner for a strike. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's outside, and that is ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And he shatters his bat on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit.
Batting third, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Man at first. Here's Turner now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Right through there for a strike. Marsh, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Breaking ball misses down and away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1 and 2. Maybe a 2 ball. 5, 4,
Out.
3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Ball,
In the
strike.
dirt, blocked. And now a man into scoring position.
Great anticipation after the secondary lead, and sometimes you can't tell how far away it gets from that catcher, but because it was towards the first base dugout, easy read.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
In the dirt, and the count is even, 2 and 2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Two outs, runner at first. And now it's Alec Bohm. 3 hits and a loss last night. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swing and a ball line to center. This one could be trouble. Around second is Schwarber. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Nick Castellanos stands in now and watches strike one. And that is out of play.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Phillies 2 and the Braves coming up. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Christopher Sanchez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. Sub 350 ERA. And you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Batting second.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II, coming off a 3-homer game last night. So we'll see how he follows that one up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Castellanos makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Third designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. And the batter now, Matt Olson, looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. And ball 1.
1-0.
Here's the pitch to Olson. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. Wow! It went off the roof of the restaurant. What a shot! He nails one out to right. His 4th home run of the season. It's 2-2.
Was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That one lifted to left. Kepler on his way over, snags it on the run, and that will end the inning. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to
for the
go.
Phillies,
And up to the
catcher,
plate is JT Realmuto. Lopez back to work.
Off the
And
plate,
that's
ball one.
outside.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
And that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Max Kepler at the plate. Breaking ball
that's
inside. Ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Cody Clemens. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. This is Bryson Stott. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges. Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And the infield fly rule call. And now the center fielder, Brandon
Now
Marsh.
batting, the
1 for
center
1 with a
fielder,
single so
Brandon
far.
Marsh.
Now this is a rocket to left. And that's the third out. 2 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the second. So
Leading
now
off
to the
for the
plate
Braves,
for Atlanta,
third
Austin
baseman,
Riley.
Austin Riley.
Riley with a homer in his last game. And a pitch. Ground ball to Bohm. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Jerickson Profar.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jerickson Profar. In the air, left side. Kepler takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting eighth,
Here's Sean Murphy.
catcher, Sean Murphy.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And that one is off the wall.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Little chopper rolls foul. High chopper to third. And that
that's a foul
goes
ball.
foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the
One ball,
amount
2
of
strikes,
pitches
Adele.
that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Realmuto up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. We plate 2 full. We are tied 2-2. Back at Truist Park. Now it's going to be Trey Turner. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Wastes no time there. Nice line
Now
drive to
batting,
the pull side,
designated
met it out
hitter,
front, but
Kyle
just stayed
Schwarber.
through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kyle's ripped into right center. And now maybe extra bases. Turner comes in to score. 3-2. They take the lead.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits. That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one found hard the other way. Man at second. And a swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Ball one there.
Ball one.
Very close pitch there, and that was a big one. Clearly, he thought he got the inside corner on the mound, and he's showing his frustration a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at-bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Olsen takes it himself. They limit the damage here, but a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Acuna in his 7th season, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one missed. That's down and in. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Flied to right his first time. That's out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one sliced foul. Fought off foul. Bunting for a hit. Clemens handles, throws to first. Ozuna is out.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered here in this one. And fouled off. Two outs. Just missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stop over to first in time. And Olson is set down. And that's the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 2. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Philadelphia,
All set for the
left
start of the
fielder,
inning.
Max
Now,
Kepler.
Max Kepler.
Ball one.
Close, but called the ball. Ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Now batting, first baseman, Cody Clemens.
Cody Clemens stands in for the Phillies. Foul ball there. Lopez winds and deals. Fouled off left side. One out, base is empty. Gonna count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryson Stott.
Inside.
Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle, Allen. Now the throw to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. So they go quietly there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves 2. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And that one is gone. His second of the year, and it ties it up. It's 3-3.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. Profar gets a piece there. Ripped to third and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Turner for 1, and that's 2. Braves draw even on the solo homer. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off
a
for
pitcher's duel
Philadelphia,
so far.
center
Here's how the
fielder,
starters have
Brandon
performed
Marsh.
up to this point. Lopez back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Left field. Profar hauls it in, and there's one away. Trey Turner at the plate. In the air, right side. Acuna after it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's two away. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Down quickly go the Phillies. Still tied 3-3. Back here in Atlanta, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Nick Allen. Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Up next for the Phillies.
Down the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris the second. Both 2 in this one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That's off the mark. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Ball 2.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. 1 away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Castellanos going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, that one ended up a lot closer to a home run than I thought off the bat. Clearly didn't get it all, but with that wind blowing out to right, almost pushed that one over the wall.
So digging in, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch, not close. Allen off of first with 2 away. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. Braves strand 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. On the corner for a strike. Bohm, 28 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. On the ground. And foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Breaking ball in there, got him looking, And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at-bat until that put-away pitch. And it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
0-2 now. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here comes Real Muto. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Set down on strikes. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson. And there's a foul ball. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and that gives him a lead. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Christopher Sanchez won't go any further, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for
Joe
Philadelphia.
Ross gets the ball now.
Number 41, Joe Ross.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th.
I got to say, Truist Park has a nice old school feel to it, especially with those great views of the skyline over the outfield walls. And they specifically designed the seating areas to get more fans as close to the field as possible.
Riley, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Some
0-1's the
bullpen
count.
action for Philadelphia. Tanner Banks up and loosening in the pen. Kirkering, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
That front door
No
slider
ball,
is
2
such a
strikes.
devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He hammers one out to center. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 5-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
One down. Here's Profar now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Profar who hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Profar gets a piece there. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 down, base is empty. So here's Murphy now. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. That's ripped. Base hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
Nick Allen now at the plate.
Allen.
1 for 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Castellanos makes the play, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 5-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Truist Park, top of inning number 7, and digging in for Philadelphia, Max Kepler. Swinging a foul straight back. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy in the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Here's a high fly ball out to center. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Check swing, called strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Lopez fires. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Albies safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
That's why you run hard, 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield knock.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. There goes the runner. Hit hard but foul off to the left. The tying run at the plate. Runner goes again.
He's
safe
dead.
at second, and that was not close. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. The throw in. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move.
Pitching for
Here
the
comes a new arm
Braves.
for the Braves, Hurston
Number
Waldrop.
64.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Trey Turner with a chance now. And that one fouled off. So the tying run at second.
Nope.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Orion Kerkering. Back to the top of the order now. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Marsh moves under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a hit.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
That's a ball.
This one in the dirt. Next offering is in for a strike. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Not close with that one,
strike.
and it's 2-1. That one fouled off. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's Matt Olson, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. Second baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Ozzie Albies. In the air, right field. Castellanos moves on it. He's got it, and that is that. So they strand a pair. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Phillies 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber finds his way through, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. New pitcher for the Braves, Pierce Johnson. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Pierce Johnson.
And here comes Alec Bohm. And that is out of play. Next offering is outside. On the ground at first. And that's just foul. The 1-2. Stays alive. That one misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. This one high in the air to left center. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. There's a strike up high. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Max Kepler stands in for the Phillies. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Phillies leave a couple. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jordan Romano. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
There's a strike.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They're getting a lot of loud contact right now. 9 hits have gone 90+ miles per hour off the bat, which puts a lot of pressure on the defense to make some tough plays. And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these batters are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
But that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Profar now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nabil Krismat getting ready to go. Banks also getting ready. And now 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Murphy now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead at 5-4. back here in Atlanta. And now the first baseman, Cody Clemens. Dylan Lee takes over on the mound.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that misses. 1-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Profar in position. Puts it away for the out. He's 2 outs away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Bunting, and it's in the air. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Marsh swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one in the air. Albies squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Fought off foul.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you sit?
Ripped on the ground to second. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves string the tying run on base to win it.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding